Hello and welcome. Now in this video what we're going to do is we're going to import our video into our editing software, and then we're going to strip out the audio. Then we're going to edit the audio for minor inconsistencies that we don't want in the audio. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the video that we just pulled in. We're going to import that video, and we're going to do that by finding it on our hard drive. Okay, we're going to find the video that we want to work with, and then we're going to bring it into our editing software. Once we have it in our editing software, then we're going to add it to our timeline. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to separate out the audio, and we're going to do that by just going to one space inside of the program. We're going to click separate audio and video. Then we're going to take out the video. And then we're going to save. Okay, so now we have a saved project. Now what we want to do is we want to work with our audio in the places where we would probably just not want it inside of an audio recording, or we don't want it transcribed. Now obviously what you'd be doing is you'd be listening to the entire audio, but one of the things that you can do is you can take out the beginning piece, you can skip all the way to the end, you can take out the end piece. Now if we're going to actually use this and we're going to actually sell the audio, we want to work with the audio in some way. And so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to record what are called bumpers, and we're going to add a little music, and we're also going to add in just something to brand our business. We're going to record something like a 10 or 15 second clip for the beginning, 10 or 15 second clip for the end, and then we're going to add a little music to it. And in order to do that, all we really need to do is to go inside of the tools area, click voice narration. We're going to mute out our speakers, and then we're just going to record a piece right here. For more information, visit www.google.com. Okay, so then we're going to just save this file. And when we do that, you'll notice that the clip is right there on our timeline. So we're going to move that timeline down a little bit. Then we're going to skip all the way to the end, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to record a little piece there. For more information, visit www.google.com. We're going to save our file. And so we've got a clip there at the end. Now, if you have some royalty-free music, and you do want to make sure that you have royalty-free music, you don't want to use anyone's music that you don't have permission to use, you're going to actually pull that music into your editing software. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to pick a short clip that we have, and we're going to draw that in, one that we have royalty-free rights to use. Okay, so we found our royalty-free music. What we're going to do is we're going to add both of these to the timeline. So we're going to add this 10-second clip to the timeline. And you'll notice that it's a little longer than the clip that we have. So what we're going to do is we're going to just master this video a little bit. We're going to cut off that file. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to lower the volume on the music. And then we're going to fade it out. Then we'll bring our timeline back. And we're going to do something similar at the end. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in our longer clip here. Right, so our music is going to play a little longer at the end. We're going to do a little audio. We're going to fade it in. We're going to fade it out. And we're going to lower the volume. And we're going to let it play near the end. And what you've done now is you have stripped the audio and you've added in some bumpers at the beginning and at the end. Of course, anything that you feel like you want to edit out, you can actually do. Now, when you're inside of a program like Camtasia or even Audacity, one of the things that you can do is you can actually take out some of the imperfections in the actual recording. And one of the ways that you do that is you can take some of the noise out. So you find a silent piece that you give the computer to read. You go to the noise removal section of the timeline and you click enable noise removal. Nearly all of the recordings that you do, you could stand to do some noise removal. Now there are some advanced features where you can remove clicks, and when you hear something that's kind of tapping, you hear a tapping noise, you can actually remove that from your audio, and you can do that by using these features. But now that our audio is basically mastered, we don't have to do a full-blown mastery, but all we've done is we've given it a little more of a professional feel, and now that we're going to actually use this audio in order to sell, we've given it something that'll brand us and give us a professional feeling. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.